I honestly don't even have anything witty or stupid that I want to start this video with. It's literally just, um, I, okay, never mind. I don't even know where I was trying to go with that. I was like kind of trying to think of something stupid to say just to kill time while I set in queue, but I don't have to do that now because we got us a game. So, let's see what we got and how hard we get griefed. Um, let's see. No carriers, that's always nice. No submarines, even better, although there's 5 fucking destroyers. Holy shit, Batman. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Not bad. I have this guy blacklisted, that's amazing. Anyway, let's see. Threats to my ship. Salem has radar, although it's a gimped radar. Venezia Sap, Zorki, Dalarna, Shimakaze, and Holland for destroyers. And a black. The black also has radar, which is always everyone's favorite thing. We are on Haven. I'm probably going to leave C to the Summers there. I'm thinking of probably going out wide here and trying to get some spotting done. I have an Incomparable and a Napoli to back me up. It's not going to help a lot. I mean, the Napoli sap secondaries are pretty hilarious. But the Zorki Dalarna I outspot. Shimakaze I tie his conceal. Holland and Black I both outspot. But the Black also has his radar, so you're going to have to remember to keep that in mind. And I think my game plan right now is just going to be try and get a crossfire going with this Incomparable. So the idea for torpedo boats in general, when you're trying to decide where you want to launch torpedoes from, your best torpedo shots are going to be in a crossfire position. So basically, I want to be as far away from this Incomparable and this Napoli as possible. And the Summers might even get involved depending on his angles, although I don't think like they would have to push out extremely aggressively or be extremely passive for him to get a good shot off. But basically I want the enemy to be forced to angle to these two, but in doing so they're going to be broadside or nearly broadside to my torpedoes. And if they turn to avoid my torpedoes, they're in turn going to end up showing flat broadside to the Incomparable. Although that Incomp is not really exhibiting any sort of aggressive moves. That Zorki is not the one with RPF, by the way, because I'm still being RPF'd and the Zorki is literally running at the Sommers. So it's not him. It's this guy. I'm not gonna shoot there. I reckon that Shim is going to want to haul ass as fast as possible. Yep. Got a little bit of chip on him, but not a whole lot. That Shimaz is going to be really annoying with trying to deal with this Schlieffen and the Salem, because he's going to be posing a spotting threat to me. Napoli has still not been detected. No dice on those torps. That's unlucky, but to be expected, pretty much. And yet they went the Sherman, to be expected. Okay, there's all of the Shima sets. That's actually very convenient for me. Although this Salem is pushing in, which is suboptimal. Maybe he's not pushing in. He might be moving towards C. This is generally a suboptimal position for a torpedo boat, because in typical meta fashion, the entire enemy team is just heading away from the one side that I spawned on. So that sucks. So I think right now my best bet is just going to be... is that a smoke Zorky? It might be. I actually think that might be a smoke Zorky. That Salem is probably going to be going for this rock right here. So I'm going to be having torps out on that to cut that off. And I'm not going to get over aggressive here, because I don't want to end up like against the border having to run this way against a ship that's faster than me, because I'm not going to have any kind of support whatsoever against him. Does not look like the Salem is going to be pushing in, which is really unfortunate. And this Napoli's fucking off. Oh, looks like someone pushed in. Looks like that was the Zorky. Yeah. Is he gonna turn broadside? He is, in fact, going to turn broadside. I might not even need to shoot him if I just, spot him for the Napoli. That'll be enough. There's the Salem. And at this point, I'm gonna just say fuck it. And, well, never mind. It's the Shima, but I don't really care about him. I'm just gonna wait for this guy to shoot. Yeah, there you go. He shot. He's just gonna sit there in reverse in typical battleship player fashion. There is 100,000% about to be Shima torps coming, by the way. So I'm not going to be able to stay in this smoke for too much longer. Do really kind of wish that this thing had the 12-kilometer torps that Grozovoy had. But, you know, this thing is a tier lower than Grozovoy, so, you know, I guess you can't have everything. I'm gonna have to leave this smoke pretty soon here. Because this barge of a ship loves to eat torpedoes. Even though you have the zombie heal, one of the biggest weaknesses of the ship is just that you're prone to eating random torps. So, just because your handling is so bad. There's one Shima set. Nice widespreads, by the way. And that Shima is fucking off. Of course, this Yamato's about to go and sit in reverse. We love aiming bugs. Hello. Come on, don't steal my damage, please. That Shima's probably south of the of that Yamato. He's probably RPFing the Yamagiri or the Dalarna. Probably the Yamagiri is my guess. Unless he's like close enough to be RPFing the Kremlin, which I don't believe he would be. So, or never mind, he is in fact close enough to RPF the Holland or the fucking Kremlin. Never mind. Although now he's just gonna get face checked by the like literally everybody, so yeah. That kind of sucked, but do I want to take the risk and get another game? I don't want to suffer today. Even though this game was like kind of shit. I mean, those two destroyers the Somers had a field day because everyone just kind of fed. Like that Salem donated, the fucking St. Vincent donated, maybe like maybe one other ship donated, maybe it was the Holland. Dalarna just kind of walked at their heads, so, you know. Not a terrible... Fuck, I'm getting another one. That game was like literally not even 10 minutes long, so we're gonna get another one. I'm gonna get a fucking CV, and we're gonna get ultra griefed. But you know what? We're just gonna deal with it. And we're going to... just kill ourselves, I guess, because CVs go burr, or whatever it is. Don't grief me, please. Wargaming gods. Okay, not bad. Stalingrad, that's probably a radar minnow. I just have a gut feeling. Shimakaze daring Marsa. Okay, honestly, not terrible. Although I do have 2 of these guys blacklisted, so that's kind of oof. But, alright. And I'm on this fucking side. I absolutely hate spawning on this side. But whatever. We're just gonna deal with it. Is this a radar minnow? It actually is. Okay, I'm actually gonna try and use this radar minnow right here, and I'm gonna try and set up a pick on any of these destroyers if they get aggressive. Although the Stalingrad radar, the potential minnow radar is gonna be scary. Really more the Stalingrads, maybe the Missouri, but Missouri's shorter range, so I'm not too stressed about it. I'm gonna see where this Minotaur is going, and we're gonna try and smoke him. Although he's not going to a very favorable spot. Okay. Shimakaze is gonna be the first step into C. Probably. He's probably gonna die first, to be honest. But, you know. And the Stalingrad is moving to the 1 line. Is that good? But I really hate this map. And I especially hate this spawn. Because literally every single time I play this map, on this spawn, either side, literally everyone just sits behind the islands and then just kites away without fail. And it's really fucking suckish when you're in a torpedo boat, because you know, the enemy's just gonna run the hell away from you all game. Where's... Nope, well, never mind. The Shima's doing it. Okay, although the Shima's gonna... we are ticking up. Put out Torps. Probably a kind of around like that. If this guy tries to cap dive. Or island dive, rather. And no, that is actually not a radar minnow. That's very good for me. Although it's going to be scary trying to deal with the Marceau with the Minotaur right there. There's the Incomparable, of course. Alright. Looks like that Minotaur actually, or the Marceau rather, ate one of those Shimatorps. We love islands, by the way. Oh wow, their entire team is like literally just hard walking. What the fuck? Take this Minotaur. We're gonna get griefed by aiming bugs. Okay, never mind. Turns out they might actually be hard walking. There's gonna be Schlief and Torps heading into here. Put out Torps. Like that. And we're gonna bail from this smoke because there's 150,000% heading Torps in here. There's the Minotaur that was in range. There's the Schlieffen in range. There's a Shima that could very well be in range, but I honestly doubt the Shima's in range unless he's running 20s. We're just trying to get torpedo safe right now. And that Schlieffen is actually turning all the way around. Yep, and there's the Schlieffen Torps. And we're good. Raise your hand if you saw that coming. Marceau is low. The enemy Shima is fairly low, as I remember. Is actually very low. He was on like less than 1,000 health. That's probably about to be the Kitakazi in C. It's not the Minotaur. It's definitely not the Marceau. Marceau is probably going to be dead here, to be honest. Yeah. Might be the Shima, it's probably the Kitakazi. And I think this might be a very good spot to highlight just how strong this ship, the new Sashimi, is at fighting other destroyers. Even though you don't have a whole lot of base DPM to work with from only having 4 guns. We're just gonna drop some Make-A-Wish Torps out in there. You don't have a whole lot of base DPM from only having 4 guns. Your zombie heal, look at that, 8,500 potential heal right there. That's a lot of health that you can get back. And we're actually gonna try and get some finish on this Kitakazi. If we don't get trolled by dispersion. Hello, what the fuck? This guy accelerating. The hell was that? This is a perfectly bug-free game, by the way, where aiming bugs are not a thing, dispersion lock-on bugs are not a thing. Yeah, never mind. This game is gonna suck. Alright. Come on. And of course it's the fucking Schlieffen that gets it. The Schlieffen that's like literally sitting behind an island not doing shit is the one who gets that, by the way. But whatever. This fucking sucks. I hate this game. But we're gonna get a solo base cap at least. We might get some chip on the Minotaur. Vampire's about to get clapped pretty good. Actually, we might... No, that Minotaur's actually going to probably be heading over here. So we might actually be end up facing a Minotaur. I don't think the Minotaur's going to go this route. He's probably reversing right now. He's going to reverse out and go like that. Probably. He's not going to leave B until he's capped it. Or he's somehow forced to. But this Cyclone makes life kind of miserable. But we at very least know for sure that it's not a radar minnow. This Shuma is about to get very, very brave. Heading down the path of a very likely Minotaur. And I'm going to put out a second here. About to put some torps out like that. And yeah, there's the Minotaur he's just spotted. He's probably going he's probably going to try and go like that to see. They're only one kill down, but they do have double caps. If he kills the Shima, okay, this Shima might actually have overextended in typical Shima player fashion. And yeah, there's the Minotaur. Okay, Schlieffen and Izumo are going to walk at B. That's going to be fine. Kremlin and St. Louis versus a Montana Yamato. Not a great matchup right there. Minotaur did not end up eating any of those, which is unfortunate. Although the San Luis at least traded for the Montana. So that's fine. Now it's a Kremlin versus a Yamato. Vote no on your phones on how that ends. We have, okay, that Minotaur is actually wrapping all the way around to get at the Schlieffen. That's very brave of him. Although I guess they are about to be double capped. Alright, there went the Minotaur. Even though this game kind of sucks, this is just like, I guess this is just what you do to play when you're playing to win. So you just have to do what's necessary, even if it sucks for you personally. In this case, I think my best bet, if I want to play for the win, is going to be just stall C for as long as possible. Although, I have a and something walking at me, which is not ideal. Oh, this place looks familiar. Get those resets. The thing that I have going for me right now is this Andalusia. Yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced. Cannot leave this cap. If he wants to chase me, he's going to have to leave the cap in order to do it, which will in turn give me control of it. I'm just gonna put out torps. Honestly, if the Izumo rams the Missouri, that will be fine. Alright. Andalusia's like literally right there. It's actually... okay. He's there, yeah. Now all I have to do is just run the hell away, let this Schlieffen cap C, and he's going to win us the game as long as he doesn't eat fucking random ass torps out of nowhere or some shit. And I'll win as long as I don't die, which this ship is very good at doing. Am I gonna get dark? Yes, I am. Okay. I was just trying to make sure that and he didn't get set on a permafire there. And now it's just play chasey chasey with this Andalusia. And he's going to be playing chasey chasey, runny runny, run the hell away from the Schlieffen. This is not a pretty game, but this is just what trying to win looks like, I guess. Oh, if I got greedy... That was an extremely greedy move. I need to get back up to full speed. And this guy's probably has Hydro running. Yeah. God damn it. That fucking sucked. But, you know, we're gonna win, so it's fine. This Andalusia about to gamer turn in front of the Schlieffen. Vote now on your phones. Am I gonna be able to shoot armor piercing at his broadside? Vote now on your phones. Let's see here. Wait for his attention to be firmly on the Schlieffen. I have my smoke here, so as long as I remain in a kite-away position, we should be fine. And of course he's gonna turn for me. And he's gonna blind shoot me. Isn't that lovely? Hey! Ninja that. Nice. Shit game, but you know, whatever. You'll just have to deal with it, because that is just what trying to win looks like. And honestly, it wasn't a, well, I mean, it was kind of a bad game, but it wasn't horrible, I guess. Still placed decently. So, on that note, oof, you gotta feel for that guy, though. On that note, that is gonna be enough for today. Both of these games were kind of rubbish, and that didn't really get to highlight the real strength of this ship, which is the zombie heal. So I'm gonna try and get some more videos on this, but I also think that these were just decent games on... well, the first game was just kind of me existing. This game was kind of an example of winning not being pretty. You don't have to do a ton of damage or do amazing things in order to play to win. All you have to do is make sure that you play for points and you preserve your ship, which is something that Shima did not do, and it cost him his ship because he got over aggressive against the Andalusia. And possibly he could have gotten clapped by the Minotaur as well if he went that direction. So that is going to be enough for today. This video is already long enough, so I will see you tomorrow.